Rio.
Wagwan people, like and subscribe to Anfield Uncle Rod's channel. Show some love, you never walk alone.
Yes, people. Glad to be back. Yeah, this is like gonna be like obviously a short build-up show because we've got the Merseyside Derby coming up in half an hour. It's a 7:30 kickoff. 7:30 kickoff. So I thought I'd give you a short build-up show and give you some obviously context around it. Okay. This upcoming Merseyside Derby, Everton versus Liverpool at Goodison Park, is set to be a historic, emotional, charged encounter. Here are some of the things we're going to be talking about. Okay, then we're talking about the final derby at Goodison Park, managerial dramatics, and history, rivalry, and statistics, impact on Premier League standings, player performance, and so on. But first off, what we're going to do is ask you to please like and subscribe to the channel, and also hit that notification button. Sorry for being late tonight again, but yeah, we move, broskies, we move. So what I'm going to do first off is I'm going to play you bits of the press conference of Arne Slot. Let's get this press conference up. Morning.
That's next to you. I thought it was somewhere deep down in your pocket.
First of all, Arne, can we check on Trent Alexander-Arnold and Joe Gomez and their respective injuries?
Trent has done parts of training sessions with us.
Oh my gosh, what's going on here?
Morning.
What happened there?
Same, how much of a concern is that?
Beat for every trophy we've set us from the start, and then to go out in the second occasion. So we beat Everton Stanley, but to lose against Plymouth is of course not acceptable. And so as a team, and I think our fans as well are disappointed by that result. And now we have to show a different side of us tomorrow, because it wasn't only the result, the performance was far from what Liverpool standards are as well.
Both Liverpool and Everton are tied on 41 Merseyside Derby victories at Goodison Park. With that in mind as well, what consideration do you also have to give to it being the last ever Merseyside Derby at Goodison Park?
Sorry?
I just wonder what consideration you have to give to it being the last ever Merseyside Derby at Goodison Park as well, because there'll be a lot of emotion set from an Evertonian perspective behind that, and maybe that can impact the atmosphere on the night as well.
Yeah, I think it's an extra reason why the atmosphere will probably will be even better than all the occasions before. But I haven't been to one, but people tell me at Goodison Park as at Anfield, but it's always a fantastic atmosphere. Home supporters are there to support their team, and the away fans are mostly loud as well. So it's probably going to be a fantastic atmosphere, and that's always that's never easy to play against, because every single time they cross the halfway line or they get a corner kick or whatever happens, the fans will cheer for that, and then you have to be mentally really strong as an away team to resist all that, the complete atmosphere, and you still have to be focused on what you have to do, defending the corner kick, defending the set piece, and when you have the ball, be as calm as you can in this fantastic atmosphere. But it's not the first time for these players that they are playing in atmospheres like this. So I hope that they can focus on what they have to do. But it's not only tactical, you also have to stand up to those emotions. But because I've noticed that also in the Plymouth game, that the intensity of the tackles, how aggressive they were, that was a quality of their players, but it was definitely also because of the emotions in the stadium. So we have to be up for that. And I've seen the game of last season, for example, and I think we were quite ready, because after 10 minutes, the referee blew his whistle 11 times and 10 times in favor of Everton. So the Liverpool players were ready to compete, but every time they touched him, it was a free kick. So I assume our players are ready for another battle tomorrow, for the simple reason that they've been ready for the whole season, and many of them are experienced for this time.
Because of that atmosphere, how important is keeping a cool head in a situation like this for the players?
Yeah, cool hat, but not cool legs. So every time you play against a team that wants to fight with you, and that's almost every time we play against any opponent, but maybe this one even more, you have to be ready for that. So you have to run just as much. You have to be just as intense in tackles, not going across the line, but be cool enough to play a good and firm tackle. And that's where it starts with. And then 9 out of 10 times, after 10, 15, 20 minutes, a game settles down a bit. And then you can start to think even more about playing football. But like I said, last season, in the first 10 minutes, there were 10 free kicks in favor of Everton. And I think you know what they did with these free kicks. They brought them in every single time. And it led in the end, I think, after 10, 15 minutes to their 1-0. So yeah, cool hat, but not cool legs.
How different do you think is the challenge of this Everton under David Moyes to the one he would have faced in the original fixture early in December, when obviously Everton were struggling at that point?
Yeah, they were to a certain extent. I think they picked up some good results as well away at City, and I think away at Arsenal as well. Some clean sheets, some draws. I think those were very good results from an Everton perspective as well. If you go away, if you have to play away games like that. But yeah, you cannot. Let's say differently. I'm aware of the fact that David took over 4 games and he's won 3. So that is definitely a great accomplishment from him, and they are definitely maybe now in a better place than they were a few months ago. But yeah, the weather circumstances are a bit better maybe as well.
Hi, Arne. 7 out of the last 10 Merseyside derbies at Goodison Park have been draws. What does that tell you, and has that played a part in your preparations for this one?
No, it definitely tells you how difficult it is for both teams to win from each other. So when David Moyes came there in 2002, he took a team that was fighting against relegation, and he made it a club that was in the end playing top 4. So he done incredibly well, but the last few seasons, Everton were more playing, were not competing top 4 anymore. So a team like that, normally Liverpool would get more points, more wins against teams that are around Everton than the way like for Liverpool is if they play Everton away. And yeah, that we all know, because as long as I'm in football, I know that derbies are always more difficult than facing the same team that is in the derby. That's clear, because fans bring the best out of players. I've experienced this a few times already here at Anfield. I've experienced this many times at my former club. And I hope I'm not going to experience that tomorrow, but I think the fans will bring the best out of the Everton players tomorrow again.
Yeah, we're going to hold it there. And the rest of that press conference is actually on YouTube. So if you want to watch it, go onto YouTube, and you will find it there. Okay, so just a few key points to go over. Really, it's a few key points I want to go over. Touch on the final derby at Goodison Park. This match marks the last derby at Goodison Park. Do you know what I mean? And it's going to be emotional. Before Everton's more than their new stadium at Bramley Moor Docks. That's what they're going to have, their new stadium next season, concluding 131 years of derby games at the historic ground. So it's gonna be emotional for those guys. Managerial dramatics. David Moyes has returned to Everton. Yes, he is back. He's had 4 games, won 3, and I think he lost 1. Everton and aims to create lasting memories for fans, having won 3 of his 4 league games. Yes. He couldn't have come back at the right. He couldn't have come back at a better time. He literally couldn't have come at a better time, really. New stadium coming in last game. Yeah, could have come out at a better time. Meanwhile, Liverpool's manager Arne Slot is seeking a strong response from his from his team following a surprising FA Cup exit to Plymouth Argyle. Nothing surprising about that. They play crap. You know what I mean? But yeah. Point number 3 that we can go from my notes. Point number 3, the Merseyside Derby is the longest running top flight derby in England, with the first official match played on 13th of October 1894. Wow. Historically, Everton and Liverpool have each won 41 games at Goodison Park with 37 draws. However, in recent decades, Liverpool has enjoyed more success in these encounters. Impact on the Premier League standings. Liverpool is currently topping the Premier League and seeks to extend their lead over Arsenal to 9 points. Go on, you Reds. With a win in this match, Everton under Moyes is looking to narrow the gap with Liverpool and improve their position in the league. Yeah. Look at player performance and injuries. Liverpool Trent Alexander-Arnold returns to the bench for this evening. We're going to go through that lineup in just a minute, and could influence the team dynamics. Both teams will be looking to key players to make significant contribution in this high-stake game. Fan sentiment and stadium atmosphere. That's something to talk about, obviously. Given the historical significance of this final derby at Goodison Park, the atmosphere is expected to be electric. Fans from both sides will be eager to witness a memorable match that honors the rich history of this rivalry. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. So, guys, let me go through the team lineup. I'm going to go through the team lineup. I'm going to show you what is chosen for this evening's match. Okay, let's put it out to get this team lineup. So, what we got? We have got Alisson Becker comes back in from over the weekend's FA Cup. He comes back in as the goalkeeper, as the #1 goalkeeper. Conor Bradley as right back because Trent is just come off injury, so he's actually on the bench. You know what I mean? But Conor Bradley will start the game. Konate and Virgil are the 2 centre backs, and Robson comes back in as a left back. Okay. In the midfield, we got Gravenberch and McAllister. And you know how strong with midfield they are. Do you know what I mean? We missed that over the weekend. That midfield stability, we really missed that weekend. Salah comes back in as the right winger, and probably looking to break more records again tonight. You never know. Szoboszlai plays a 10, and Gappo on the left. Good choice, Gappo on the left. I think on the left is really going to be key for Gappo in his career at Liverpool. He just looks amazing on the left. And then Luis Diaz is going to be your false 9. That is your lineup. Now, if I go to just want to see that it guys know the subs. What the hell is going on with this thing here? Oh, Club Brugge and Atalanta are playing now. 75 minutes gone, and it's 1-1 between Club Brugge and Atalanta. And don't forget, you got Celtic Bayern Munich later at 8 o'clock, Feyenoord Milan at 8 o'clock, and Monaco Benfica at 8 o'clock. Okay, so let me just tell you the lineup, the bench. Kelleher, Kwanzaa, Tsimikas, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Jones, Elliott, Endo, Nunes, Jota. That's your bench. That is your bench. So, guys, let me just see who's. Let me see. Steve, you never walk alone, says, let's go, champ. Big up, Steve. You done know. Big up, Steve. Everton have a picture of Arteta scoring against us on their match day program. I hope we smash them. Yeah. I think that was, and that was in a goal that day. That goal there, I'm sure it was the one when we beat them 5-1, and they got a penalty, and Arteta scored it. But the game was already done by then, anyway. Oh no, that was thinking it. That was bloody. I'm thinking about Arsenal. Sorry, Arsenal. Sorry. We don't win tonight. We don't deserve to win the title. I'll go with that. Arne brings on, i.e. Jones, Nunes, and Jota only. Yeah. What's your prediction tonight? My prediction tonight is going to be. My prediction for this match is 3-0 to Liverpool. 3-0. I'm going bold tonight. So 3-0 to Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so listen, the game's going to start in 13 minutes. The game will start. Oh, Stephen Never says 4-0. Good. So yeah, so the game's going to start in 13 minutes, so I'm going to get myself sorted. As I said, it's only going to be a short show, okay, just to sort of like give you a match build up and, you know, just get you obviously excited about obviously the game, okay? Kavanaugh on VAR tonight. Oh my God, it's Kavanaugh. Oh well, we're gonna do what we can do. Do you know what I mean? But yeah. So guys, I'll probably speak to you tomorrow now because I will do my match reaction tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? So I'll speak to you tomorrow. And like guys, at the end of the day, right? All I can say to you guys is enjoy the game. And if you're sort of like if you're watching this on a replay, what the hell's going on here? If you're watching this on a replay, please like and subscribe to the channel and also hit the notification button. So guys, enjoy the game. Peace. Wow.